Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen. Last time, we started up on our grand adventure with Bulbs as our starter. Off camera, he just leveled up a level. And yeah, we're going to be continuing on our journey. There's something we could do... There's something we can do to the west as well as the north here. Okay, there's some wild Pokemon here in this grass that actually would not be bad to consider catching. It's nothing I'm going to be using on my team, but for temporarily, I may catch some stuff here. Rattata would probably not be something I'd want to catch, though. So, yeah. And before I just find, like, a shiny one in the wild, and it'd just be like, what, but you don't want to catch me? You know, Rattata would totally sound like that, but yeah. Alright. Spearow would not be a bad thing to consider catching, but it's also not what I was looking for here either. Although, you know what, actually, I'm gonna catch a Spearow. It's nothing I want to use on my team. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Well, after this, I need to go to a Pokemon Center. I hope to God this catches. Thank you! That would have been really stupid if that failed there. Let's catch a Spearow. It's nothing I'm going to be using, but it's something I can... Well, it's not really something I considered. I originally... Well, you'll see. I have plans for a different flying type. Let's just say that. Alright, I actually lied a tiny little bit. I actually decided to train Spearow up a little bit. I only did this because I just kind of wanted to get his levels up a little tiny bit. Because we have kind of a semi-tough optional battle coming up. So, yeah, I kind of want to have some stuff that's relatively near the level for what I'm about to be facing off with. I would like to catch something else, though, and if I can find it, I will probably train this up as well. This is what I was looking for. This is Mankey. Mankey is a fighting type, and if you started with Charmander, I would actually really recommend this Pokemon. I've used Mankey before, and honestly, for being a fighting type, it's pretty solid. It gets some really... It gets some really nice moves even pretty early on. Are you effing kidding me, game? Okay then, looks like I'm not gonna try and catch one here. Alright, attempt number 2 at this. I swear to God, I hope I don't get... Okay, this one's also a bit higher level, so it'll probably be a little bit even easier to raise. That's not a bad thing, though. Oh shoot, I don't know if that'll... Okay, good. That was lucky. Yeah, Mankey's actually a really good Pokemon, especially for how early in the game this is. It's actually probably one of my favorite fighting types in this game, because even on its own, like, I've used it even in, like, unevolved runs before, and it's actually pretty solid even in those, so... In fact, I actually did consider, and some of you could probably find these on my channel still, I once tried doing an unevolved run of the counterpart to this game, which is Fire Red, and I have some videos of that on my channel, but they just aren't really... they're not very good, especially the ones that... There was like one or two that had commentary that I sound really young in. So, yeah. Be warned if you go back and watch those. Some of them are pretty bad. But I used a Mankey in that, and I had no real problems with that, so... I'm gonna go ahead and train Mankey up a couple levels as well. I'll meet you guys back in a second. Alrighty then, we're back, and off camera, again, Mankey got to level 7 and learned another new move. Mankey learned Low Kick, which is a fighting move. And this, I think, is our first instance of a super effective attack, because Low Kick was basically able to just sweep Rattata's flat, so... Just, if you're, for some reason, struggling with Rattata, Mankey might be a good option. I'm gonna switch Spearow out in front here because of something we got coming up. I'm also gonna save here because I can. Wow, I've been playing for a half hour already. Jeez, I didn't think I was that far in the game. Let's go. Yeah, we got another battle here. You're off to the Pokemon League, forget it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Oh, if only you knew. If only you knew. So, our rival will start off with a level 9 Pidgey. This is pretty high level compared to what some of the other things we fought in the game are. Pidgey also isn't that strong of a Pokemon, though. Well, actually, it might be by this point in the game, so... Yeah, I'm gonna try and growl. Actually, shoot. I should have probably did that earlier. Well, Spearow's down. If I was doing a Nuzlocke, I would have already lost it. Hopefully this thing doesn't have Gust, because otherwise I may be in trouble here. It's not seeming like it's using that, so... Oh, Sand Attack. Lovely, lovely. I totally love accuracy hacks. Tackle again, and thank you. I don't know if that's the thing I wanted to be worried about or not, because yeah, he has his Charmander as well. I don't know if this knows any fire attacks yet. Something wants to tell me it doesn't. If that's the case, I'm going to Bulbs here, and I'm going to Leech Seed it. Because Leech Seed should help me get health back every turn, which would be very nice. Yeah, actually, this is going to be going by fine. It's not that bad of a situation here. I just kind of want to reiterate, Mankey and Spearow are not going to be permanent team members for my team. In fact, actually, my next team member isn't going to be for quite a bit, surprisingly, so, yeah. Like, we're going to be a good chunk in the game before I get my next new team member, which may surprise some people. But yeah, you just lucked out. Yeah, no, I actually just beat you fair and square. Heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Alright, whatever you say. I'm actually going to go this way here just because there's an easier way to... Nope, there's not an easier way to jump down. Gotta go through wild grass regardless. And once again, lucked out. Let's go off and heal. So yeah, I kind of want to mention that I fixed up some of the settings from the last episode, because I noticed that I think the frame rate and also the quality wasn't the greatest last time. I'm recording this in a much higher frame rate than what it was last time, so if something looks generally a bit smoother, then yeah. So I just figured I'd let you guys know that. Anyways, up here... Oh, no, you're not the person I wanted to talk to. But now that I've had my coffee, so I need to get going. What's that red box you have there? Oh, it's still working on the Pokedex. Let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? Suppose I better show you then. Yeah, and this is just an obligatory how to catch a Pokemon tutorial. Actually, come to think of it, have these existed since Gen 4? Because I honestly don't remember ever seeing one in a Pokemon game since then. They probably have, I just honestly don't remember if they do or not. I mean, I obviously remember this one. There's one in Diamond Pearl Platinum where either Don or Lucas will do a tutorial. But otherwise, I can't think of that many others. Oh. And he gives us the Teachy TV, which is one of probably the least useful or most forgotten items. I don't know which word really describes that item, because most people generally don't remember it. I don't think there's any new Pokemon in this route. If there are, it would just be bugs that we would find in this next area anyway. So yeah. Welcome to Viridian Forest. This area is mostly crawling with bug types, although there is one other Pokemon that you can find here that's pretty iconic to this series. And that you can find Pikachu here as well. If you're looking for an electric type, and if you chose Charmander actually as well, I would actually highly recommend catching a Pikachu. While Metapod in the wild are actually amazing experience workers because, yeah, they'll just use Harden constantly. I'm gonna use Leech Seed to make this a lot faster, but yeah. And I'm probably just gonna cut the rest of this battle out, but these things are amazing for experience because they can't actually touch you and they give off a decent chunk, so even if it's slow, even if it sucks up a lot of PP, it's sometimes worthwhile to fight these. But yeah, there's a pretty tough battle if you chose Charmander coming up in, not a little bit, but a good chunk away, and Pikachu would be nice to have by then. This'll finish it. I wasn't referring to that, I was referring to this next thing, because, yeah. Alrighty then, there we go. I don't think there's that many other items besides that Pokeball that are worth getting. I know we'll start having some trainers here in a little bit, which are kind of interesting because trainer battles are actually, they give more experience than regular wild things. Wild thing, Caterpie. In general, the two big bug families in this game are alright, but nothing I would really consider using. Like, none of them really exceed too much. I have used Caterpie before in a run of Crystal once, but that was many years ago. Once I actually almost got swept by a Butterfree, actually, in a competitive match, but that was... It was kind of interesting, because I was using a Butterfree, like, put half my team to sleep, and it was in Gen 5. It got up a Quiver Dance, and then just proceeded to sweep me with either Bug Buzz or Shadow Ball. And I had something snap out of it and hit it with a Rock Attack at, like, the last minute, so that ultimately decided the whole game right there. Bulbasaur actually works wonders in this area because a lot of stuff uses poison attacks. Bulbasaur is a poison type, meaning it cannot be poisoned. It's, I'm pretty sure until Rowlet actually, the only starter that had a dual type on its first stage. And we learned Vine Whip. Oh, I've waited for this, although it probably won't be too useful here actually, because it's nothing but bug types, so... Yeah, Vine Whip is gonna make this so much easier. I don't think it would have helped in the last battle either, but yeah, it would have been something to consider anyway. And by last battle, I mean the one with Morgan. Bugcatcher Rick. I apologize if this video might be a little bit longer. I mean, there's some stuff I'm cutting out, but yeah, it's in general. These videos might be a little tiny bit longer than some of the other ones in the series. And sure, I'll battle this guy here. Can't really hurt. Alright, relatively easy battle. I think Bulbasaur learned, or not learned, he leveled up another level during that battle, but that's just kind of what you're going to get with a lot of these. Another trainer here. Again, I'm just going to be cutting out a lot of these because there's just going to be a lot of repetitive bug types here that we're going to be seeing. A lot of Caterpie, a lot of Weedle, a lot of their evolved forms, and yeah, you get what I mean. Alright, that battle was something, I guess. I don't know what you'd really call that, but yeah, I think we only have a little bit left of this area, but that's not so bad. Did not know this guy was gonna be a freaking trainer. Good to know. That battle actually reminded me of something that I kind of want to bring up here. If you're using Bulbasaur and you have Vine Whip now, don't be hesitant to use that on things like Metapod, because a lot of the time they set up things like Harden and stuff, which make things like Tackle not able to work that well. Vine Whip will still do a lot of damage to them, though, even with their type resistant, because Harden doesn't actually affect that at all. We have one final battle here, and I remember this one kind of being a little annoying, but it's not that major of a battle, I suppose. Oh, it's just a Weedle? Oh, it's level 9, I guess. Whatever. Bulbs will be fine here. I would not advise using Vine Whip against Weedle, though, just because Weedle actually quad resists it, whereas Metapod only 2 times resists it. Anyways, easy battle nonetheless, though. I keep getting a high encoding message in OBS. I don't think it's actually meaning anything, and I think that the video's turning out fine anyways, so I hope it is. I hope that's what's going on anyways, so yeah, I don't know. I generally don't use OBS for a whole lot. I'm kind of more so testing the waters with this. Last time I did a Pokemon Let's Play on emulator was Emerald, and I used Dextery for that, which I still have and could still just as easily use, and I never had a problem with recording that other than the file sizes being huge, but you kind of get that from a lot of things. Oh. Okay. Not sure. I think there's someone here who gives you something. Okay. Yeah, I know about that. Anyways, I think we've made a lot of progress. We went through Viridian Forest, had a battle with our rival earlier on, and caught a few new Pokemon. Next time, we'll explore Pewter City. Thank you for watching. I've been Masterstarman, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.